My daughter left home in the morning, as usual, the way school bus come to pick her up.
Hey, wey my people, the father of the 12 years old pikin wey dey call Whitney, wey kpai for this school wey dey call ChrisLand, don come outside come talk im own part of the story. Make I let una watch this video, make una leave wetin una get for this matter for the comment section, and make you no forget to share this video too, because this girl wey be say kpai so, she deserve to take see justice. At least make the family of this girl so make they get closure.
I'm so pained, and there's a lot of sorrow in my home right now due to the fact that I gave ChrisLand a very healthy child, vibrant, intelligent, beautiful, and what they return back to me is a dead child. It happened that my daughter is in year 8 in ChrisLand International School of Whitney, and she started with them from GSS 1, and she's now in GS2, which is year 8. And every year the school hold an inter-house sport, but this time around their inter-house sport happened to be last Thursday, which is on the 9th of February, year 2023. So my daughter left home in the morning, as usual, the way school bus come to pick her up. She was prepared, she was excited, she was happy. There is no any sign of sickness whatsoever with my child. I was with her the previous night. I came back from Abuja on a business trip. We met, we were in my sitting room, we played together, father and daughter, we ate together on the same table. And the following day, she dressed up for this inter-house sport she had been looking forward to, even telling me that I should make sure I am available at the inter-house sport, and her mother should as well come early. So she left, and the mother got prepared to go, and myself, I prepared myself to go to the office. Then afterward, I joined them at the Agege Stadium, where ChrisLand do all their inter-house sports. While I was in the office that beautiful afternoon of on the 9th of February 2023, I got an emergency call from my wife telling me to come down right away to Agege, that my daughter slumped, according to the school, that the school told her that my daughter slumped and they've rushed her to the hospital. Whereas my wife was present at that same venue even before the event started, and she was never informed until they said they've taken her daughter to an hospital on emergency. So while she was looking for her, because she was looking at people who are doing march past, and she couldn't see her child, she got up from her seat and like, my child is meant to be among these people who are doing a march past. So why is my child not there? So she started looking for her child. It was in that process she realized that they said there is a girl who slumped somewhere around where the students are, and they said people are gathered together, you know, trying to resuscitate and all of that. So by the time she will be getting to that place, she could not lay her hands on her daughter anymore. They said they have taken her to an hospital. So where is the hospital? They said Agege Central Hospital. She tried to put it on Google, and I will tell you, she could not even locate the said hospital on Google Map. And the principal of the school came and they said, no, Whitney is getting better, so let's just go together. And they entered the school bus and they went together to the Agege Central Hospital, which happened to be an immunization center, or what we call an healthcare center for a local government in a slum area of Agege. And by the time my wife will arrive at that place, she met a 12-year-old daughter on a table lying dead. And at this point, she was confused and said, you told me my child just slumped. So how can a child just slump and she's confirmed dead right now within a space of 20 minutes? So this was a dilemma, and that was why she started reaching out to me immediately to come over to that venue. I dropped everything I was doing in the office. I rushed down to that venue, and when I saw the place where they even took my daughter, it was a God-forsaken environment where you see mechanic workshop are all over. There are dingy houses, very dirty environment, no power supply, one single woman there who claimed to be a medical doctor. And I saw my daughter in one cubicle, one small room on a plank, lay down and said she is dead. So I asked the school authority what happened to my daughter, what led to her death. And what the school authority could tell me was that my daughter just slumped at the venue. So I asked them, has she already engaged in any activity at all? They said no. Did she do a march past? They said no. So what happened? How did she slump? And you rush her to the hospital. Now, I asked the nurse, because the school said they have a nurse who was on standby. So I asked the nurse, so what did you know about the death of my daughter, of my 12 years old? She said, well, she was also not at the point where the incident happened, that they beckoned on her to come. And by the time she got there, she checked her pulse, she checked her eyes, and she realized that her eyes already dilated. And she realized she's already gone, but she cannot pronounce her dead. That is why they took her to this health center to a doctor who can certify her death. So my question is, when you realize that my daughter has died at that venue, did you reach out to the mother? You also knowingly well that the mother was present at that particular place. Did you call her? You did not call her. You hurriedly put her in a school bus and you took her to this place. And now you are telling me my daughter slumped and died. And I told them there is something you guys know that you are not talking about. Because within the space of 1 hour, 30 minutes that this incident happened, my baby lips are turned black, her tongue gone black, her face already turning black. I said, what could happen to a child within the space of 1 hour that she give up, the whole body is already turning black?
Mr. Deniro, sorry, let me quickly butt in. I tried to check the school's website to see whether they've released a statement, but I'm not sure whether the school has actually released a statement to this effect, maybe in the WhatsApp group or whatsoever. What exactly has the school told the parents? How have they reacted to this particular incident?
The only thing the school keep telling me as at this moment, this morning, is that my daughter slumped and died.
Right. Then, when was the last time you saw your daughter? Is she in boarding house or she left home for school before that?
My daughter lives. My daughter is a day student. She lives from home every day.
Right. So,
and before she go out, we make sure we see her in the morning. We pray together and all of that.
Right. So, exactly where is the body and what is the autopsy like? Are you looking forward to what the autopsy result will definitely give out so as the family to be able to take a decision thereafter?
Yes. I've already filed for an autopsy. Initially, when I started talking about maybe an autopsy, the school said I should not do an autopsy. I should forget about it and all of that. But I insisted I'm going to do an autopsy. So I have already filed for the autopsy. The corpse of this child is already at the morgue as I'm talking to you. And hopefully by tomorrow being Monday, we are going to get the coroner papers signed by the magistrate court. And we can take, the police can take it down to the pathology department of Lagos State Teaching Hospital. And they can commence the autopsy immediately or as soon as possible.
Right. Thank you very kindly. The father of late Whitney, Michael Deniro, sincerely condole with you at these difficult times. Thank you so much.